Hey guys, Jessica Damu here with another G.I. Joe review, and today we're reviewing Stuart Outback Selkirk. He's a G.I. Joe survivalist. This came in a 3-pack from Toys R Us. Got a cool file card here. Also came in several other languages. Basically, he was an instructor at both a survival school and the Jungle Warfare Training Center. Most people are intimidated by wilderness. They don't feel comfortable where there's no sign of human life for miles. Not Outback. He believes in being part of his environment, not its adversary. As a survival expert, he trains the team to spot hidden dangers when setting up a shelter and to be able to fight in remote, inhospitable environments. So he looks really cool. We can see he has a really nice head sculpt. Lots of detail in there. He really resembles my brother-in-law, only with orange hair. Got this cool machete, nice armor. He has a knife that fits into that armor right there. Except that to say it fits is a little bit of a stretch, because it doesn't. Maybe if you can cover something in super glue, stick it in, and then pull it out and let it dry, and it will add a little more friction to things like that. He also has these blades that can fit in there, and you might remember the old Roadblock from the second G.I. Joe movie, where you had these weapons that fit together, so this knife blade can come out, and that little knife blade can go in it. At the same time, it's got this piece here. The handle of the knife fits into this to make a gun. I found this kind of thing kind of redundant. I think it would have just been better to make the gun and to make the knife. But, you know, it's cool as long as you don't sneeze and lose it forever. I also have this nice gun. It has a cool stand there. It looks like we could stick a row of Gatling bullets into it. Nice scope. Overall, this guy is really neat. He is very intimidating. We've got a nice case that stand there. Take a deeper look at the figure. We have the more advanced wrists on this particular G.I. Joe. Normal elbows, arms. His articulation is good. He moves well. His knees have plenty of flexibility. Got the double jointed knee. Maybe this is where that knife goes. Tight fit, but it fits. Perhaps there's another knife for here that I just didn't see or got misplaced, or maybe... Oh. Okay, I take it back. The knife makes sense now. We also have a pistol here on his side holster. That's pretty cool. Also got the stick as part of his armor. Probably goes together as part of this thing as well. Probably. There we go. Yep. Now he's got a stick. Metal stick. You know, like I said, I'm not terribly impressed by those things as weapons, but it's noteworthy. I'm glad it's there, honestly. Better for it to be there than not for there, even if I'm not a big fan of them. Just, I like to see the guys, you know, I watch reviews, and sometimes I want to know what the guy looks like without his armor. What body type did they use for him? So I think I'm going to start covering that here in my reviews. Takes a little bit of work to get it off. And we see he has this cool survival shirt. Looks really neat. This guy is big and muscly and just really tough. Looks like a wolf with a breathing fire or something like that. Laos. A star there. It's a little bit extra detail for your standard G.I. Joe. The holes in his feet are actually in the back heel rather than where you usually find it. Overall, I give this figure a 10. While the weapons could have been a little better, because I'm not a big fan of these put-together weapons. He's got lots of articulation, a very nice head sculpt, with lots of detail. The survival written on the shirt is cool. Just very neat. I got this guy at Toys R Us. Make sure to check your local Toys R Us. You might be able to find him. What I've been doing lately is just passing on to the workers there that I want more G.I. Joes. So hopefully, you know, if us Joe fans get the word out to places we want them, then they'll get them. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you like cool toys, check out my eBay store. There's a link down below in the more info area. Sometimes the things I review end up there, but not this one. See you guys later. Hey guys, Jessica Damu here with our G.I. Joe toy review, and today we're reviewing Vincent Falcone. Came from a Special Forces 3-pack I got at Toys R Us. G.I. Joe Special Forces. Really cool. He's a Green Beret like his father. Vincent Falcone spent his boyhood emulating his dad and becoming tough enough to complete the grueling Q course, scaling mountains, parachuting from planes, rappelling down sheer cliffs, and crawling through dense jungle. It's all a walk in the park for Falcon. Leading a covert team at night in poor visible conditions and under strict noise discipline seems impossible, but Falcon does it by establishing a solid rapport with his team and earning their respect. Really nice. This kind of looks like they used a sculpt from the movie. I'm not entirely sure though. His hat actually comes off, which is really nice. Always appreciate that detail. I think I've seen this head sculpt somewhere else, for sure. Kind of minimal in his armor, as some guys are really covered in it. Have a nice little pistol, but no holster. A shotgun. This gun kind of fell out of the package, like it didn't have a marker spot, where it fit in. So it's just kind of back there with the stands. You can see his name on there. Like the hat. The hat coming off is really nice. Comes with kind of a standard G.I. Joe shotgun. It's got a light here on the end. Here's something you don't see very often, a communications backpack. It's got the little antenna. It's got a knife. Looks like it opens. Oh, yeah. Ooh. So our antenna comes out of what we have here. I haven't looked at these yet. Some kind of radio transmitter. Man, that's really, really cool. Got rope. It's a nice backpack. Got this piece here on him. That can come off also. Saw this kind of body type on some of the G.I. Joe picked soldiers. Double jointed knees. Joint for the heels. Pretty typical 25th and up design. No bending out wrists. Wish the camera would stay focused just a little bit better. There we go. It's got this around his neck. It's just a really nice figure. It's well made. Looks good and ready for combat. Really like when Toys R Us carries G.I. Joes, so I've been making a request that they carry them more. It turns out they're supplied by a vendor, not the actual Toys R Us. Go figure. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour review. Make sure to check out my eBay store. There's a link down below in the more info area, and some of the stuff I review ends up there. This one I'm keeping for myself, but sometimes I throw some of my Joe extras up. And make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe as I post a new video nearly every day. See you guys later. Hey guys, Jessica Donald here with another G.I. Joe toy review. And today I'm reviewing a G.I. Joe Marksman from a 3-pack Special Forces set that I got at Toys R Us. Her name is Jody Shooter Craig. This is her code name. Actually, and here it says file name, Craig Jody F. Pulling the trigger is next to the last thing Jody Shooter Craig does as an expert marksman. First, she might take days to move into a shooting position, progressing by inches. Then she remains motionless in the hide, waiting for the target to appear. Once the target is acquired, she uses hard-won skills and esoteric knowledge to judge wind, deflection, and bullet drop before exercising precise breathing control prior to trigger break. The last thing she does is the hardest, getting away. So you can see, pretty cool figure. It comes with this cool case for this amazing sniper rifle. I mean, this is one of those figures that you go, I wish I had this as a kid. It's so amazing. It's just about every piece of this rifle comes apart. The clip comes out, the stock comes out, the scope comes off, the muffler comes off, the stand comes off. It all fits together in this neat little case. The downside of the rifle is it's so stinking detailed that if you touch it, it falls apart. On one hand, amazing rifle that comes apart. On the other hand, amazing rifle that falls apart. I can't tell whether I'm going to... I don't know. Sometimes I just glue things together so they don't fall apart. I'm going to lose something to this. I'm telling you. Like, the scope fell off 3 times as I was putting the other pieces on. But, it's not all complaints. I mean, look at this. Look at that face. Look at the hair. First off, there's not a lot of African American G.I. Joes. There's not a lot of female G.I. Joes. So to have an African American female G.I. Joe, that's a minority of a minority. And I am glad to see her. It's about time. It really is. I've been thinking for a long time, wait a minute. There's no African American women G.I. Joes. Well, I guess Hasbro must have heard my thoughts, because here's one. Maybe she's existed for a long time, but I've never heard of her. Not that I'm an expert or anything. She has this spot on her hip for storing something. I don't know if it was spare clips or what. There wasn't an extra weapon. I thought maybe a pistol fit in there, but not really. There's a knife up here. She's got kind of your standard female G.I. Joe articulation. No wrist joint. Elbows turn, arms, bends up here, moves, head 360 degrees. Her hair is really cute. I haven't seen this head sculpt on others yet, so I was really excited about that. Knees are double jointed, ankle joint, pretty standard. I actually dropped the sniper rifle and it held together. I guess I'll show how it comes apart. There's our stock, there's our clip, there's our scope. This part comes off. I really like that part. Muffler, and then that piece. Really cool figure, especially just having a new head, new face. Very, very cool. Highly recommend her. This 3-pack that she came in from Toys R Us, the Special Forces pack, totally worth it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the toy review. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe as I post a new toy review nearly every day. I post Army toy reviews on Fridays and Wednesdays. And check out my eBay store. There's a link down below in the morning for you. Some of the toys I review end up there. Not this one, though. I'm keeping this one. See you guys later.